Hey there guys, Zarva here, bringing you the F1 Road to Glory episode 28, where we're staying in Marussia until we can win the World Championship. Today, we're here to Valencia, and obviously last episode we had a terrible result, and Ryan LA3, my good friend, commentated on that. Thank you to him once again. He did some great commentary, you guys seem to like it, and I might be bringing on some other guests in the future. So, we're going through this setup, and I've qualified in 13th place, not that great compared to last season, Season 1, and I compared the qualifying times. It seemed last year there was just some sort of, on-track conditions were a bit poor last season, because this season every car seemed to be about at least a second faster in qualifying, so that's why I'm down in 13th place. So yeah, some weird conditions. It was bare bone dry for this season. I think last season there was a bit of overcast. I think the track was a lot colder, which played into my hands. So I'll have to see how this goes. I'm lining up in 13th, out qualified by my teammate Glock. I still have some conspiracy theory that even though I am supposed to be the #1 driver right now, I think secretly he's getting some parts. Just maybe. I mean, I don't see how he's out-qualifying me in this piece of red crap. So we're getting off the line anyway. We're going to use a bit of curves. I'm going to jump. I think that was Kimi Räikkönen at the start, but he's going to come back at us with that power of the Lotus up against the Marussia. So now we're coming down to the first corner. Going to try and make a few places down the inside of Pastor Maldonado, and I'm just going to outwise him. And we've got Alonso on the inside, going to give him room. We've got Perez being squeezed out by his teammate Kobayashi there. Glock in 7th place. I'm going to squeeze him out just like Kobayashi did to his teammate there. And Kobayashi, what are you doing, man? Blocking me from... Oh god, the engine's already yellow. That's not a good sign for the engine to be yellow after only a couple of turns of the Grand Prix. But nevertheless, we're going to come down the inside of Kobayashi. A lock up on the right front. That pushes me wide, but subsequently allows me to overtake Kobayashi anyway. And yeah, a bit of a weird lock up there. And this whole race I found the tyres were just not really working with me. The brakes really weren't working with me. And I seem to be locking up at places I don't usually lock up. I mean, coming to this corner, I'm braking normally and just lock up completely. I mean, I'm using the same brake settings I always do for every race, and Kobayashi just swoops past me. I don't know what it was. Maybe something changed in the car. Maybe my brake bias was a bit different. I can't exactly remember, but at the time it was just a very strange feeling. So now we've cut to lap 6, a lock up again, and now we're looking at the back. Schumacher is in 7th place, so he's overtaken a few. I'm looking behind me. I'm using about half the curves. He's obviously going to have DRS, so I'm looking behind me to see how much he's catching up by. By the time I look forward, I hit the wall, some sort of invisible wall in oh god. So we're down to 13th place. And I think I've broken my rear wing there a bit. That's not a good sign. So I sort of looked forward, hit the wall a tiny bit. I thought I probably would have just been bounced off a tiny bit back onto the normal bit of the tarmac, but there was some sort of invisible wall there that Codemasters haven't fixed yet. And the same thing had happened at Monaco before. They removed the invisible wall, I think. If I'm not mistaken, they still might have it in there, but Codemasters definitely haven't removed. And we've got a safety car here. This is played beautifully right now, so I can pit. I'm pitting right now, and it seems everyone's flooding into the pits, apart from the front runners. They might have actually had time to make a pit stop and already get out ahead of everyone. So the safety car has played into my hands beautifully. But as I was saying, yeah, the invisible wall, maybe Codemasters need to look at that for F1 2013, definitely, as it was quite annoying. But nevertheless, this is the road to glory. We will continue. There's no such thing as replays and restarts. We'll just continue on and we'll get what we're given. So now we're coming through. We're in 14th place. And here is the restart of the safety car. As you can see, we can start overtaking once we cross this line. And now we hit Mark Webber a tiny bit at the rear tyres. He goes a bit wide. I use the curves. I'm going to overtake him straight away for 12th place. So we're already coming back at these guys. We're going to change out to Rick Schmicks. But obviously, it was never going to be amazing. I mean, this is where we stayed in 12th place. Yeah, sad to see, really. As you can see, the pack is pretty much so far ahead of us right now on the minimap. And go a bit wide. Alonso's going to try and go down the inside. We touch. I'm going to hit the barrier. I'm going to... Oh! Major crash. I've managed a 360 and oh god, we got a penalty. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, well that's just ruined the whole thing. We're going to look in slow motion. We touch. We make contact and I hit the orange bit of the wall and that rebounds me into Alonso. So really nothing I could do really. It was just the beginning contact with Alonso that made me bounce into the wall and then bounce back at him. But as we crash at the very end for 21st place, wow, not a great race. I'm not going to lie, this was a terrible race and not one that I enjoyed racing at all. Valencia, not a very nice track, and I didn't have a very great race. compared to last season. I mean, last season we came in 4th place, I think, here. So, yeah, just some terrible luck, really, with the invisible wall, and then the safety car didn't really play into our hands too much, as the Marussia just wasn't that quick today. But we're still in 6th place in the championship, ahead of Mark Webber. I'm quite surprised to see that, indeed. And in the constructors, we're still in 4th place, so that, you know, that's the good thing. That's what we want to see, and really, I don't really mind as long as we keep 4th place in the championship. So guys, I've been Arif. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Give it a like if you did, comment below, subscribe if you're new for weekly F1, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a nice day.